Hello, guys. Okay, we'll do a fun pick a card reading. And this pick a card reading is Who is in Love with You? We will have three choices here. Okay, let me actually show it to you. The first one will be the blue calcite. Okay. And then the second choice will be the amethyst. And then the third crystal, that will be the labradorite. All right, so let me actually show it once again. You can pause the video if you want. And then we will uncover who is actually in love with you right now. Here are the choices. Group 1, calcite. Group 2, amethyst. And Group 3, labradorite. All right, let's get started with your reading. Let's try to find out who is in love with you right now. Okay, Group 1 people, those who chose this beautiful blue calcite. We will actually try to find out who is in love with you right now. I'm going to use different cards from several decks, all right? Okay, let's get started. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels. Who is in love with Group 1 people right now? Who is in love? Thank you. Okay, you got two cards. You got the Magician, beautiful. And then you have Queen of Pentacles. Who is in love with Group 1 people, Spirit guides, archangels, and angels? Oops. Whoa. That's a lot of cards. Hold on. If you can't wait, you can just fast forward it. I just want to do, real-time shuffling. Who is in love with Group 1 people? Please provide clues about who's in love with Group 1. Okay. All right. Next card, we have Page of Wands. We'll get three more cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot. All right. Wow. You have the Emperor. Looks like you have more than one. I'm really feeling that it's not just, two energies of the same person. I'm really feeling that you got more than one who's in love with you. Okay, two more spirit guides, please. All right. Then you have Eight of Cups. Actually fix it. All right, so you can see the cards. And one more. Who is in love with Group 1? This person has a lot of passion for you. Just one more card, please, spirit guides. One more card. Okay, thank you. All right, the last card. Oh my God, you have King of Swords. My gosh. Group 1 people, you guys must be so beautiful. A lot of people are pursuing you. My gosh, a lot of court cards. As you can see, we have the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles, we have Page of Wands, we have the Emperor, we have Eight of Cups, and then King of Swords. So that's why I said earlier, I don't think it's just, two energies earlier. But same person? No. I'm really feeling that there are multiple people who's actually in love with you. It could be someone who's really, really popular or somebody who's actually, very beautiful, attractive, very caring as well. And all of these, I think there are three people, really, just three people, and all of them are actually, they really are in love with you, okay? And the reason why they're in love with you is because you have this I really feel that you are actually this person, this Queen of Pentacles. They see you in that loving, caring, nurturing energy. You're very abundant. You're very patient. You're warm. You're actually very warm. You're soft-spoken too. That gentle, nurturing energies I could really feel, while holding this card. Like someone who's actually very generous too. A great listener. I heard that. A great listener. Okay. And they love that about you. They actually love how simple you are, and they see you, honestly, I heard like you are a wife material if you're a woman watching this. Now, if you're a guy watching this, what they love about you is that you are a very positive person. They see you as someone who's wise, somebody that people look up to because of you being a wise person. Like, I feel that a lot of people are actually coming up to you for some advice. You're very wise, just like the magician, very skillful at what they do. Okay? So, but who is in love with you? Definitely more than one person. They could be an Aries, okay? They could be a Sag, if it's fire sign. They could also be a Leo, but strong Aries here. And then for air signs, I'm hearing Aquarius, okay? More of Aquarius. But any air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but just strong Aquarius. And then I'm also hearing Taurus as well. Taurus. So yeah, one of them actually, tried to walk away. I'm really seeing this. I'm drawn to this card with this Eight of Cups. One of them is, they actually tried to walk away. Probably, these three people, or more than three people, them. One of them could be someone like, I really don't feel like it's an ex energy. I'm not really feeling that. I feel that it's more of like, one of them just decided to give up. Like, they feel that, I'm hearing like, they have this insecurities about them. Like, they feel that I won't stand a chance. I won't stand a chance. But definitely there are three people who are in love with you. Okay. One is actually someone who's very, very flirty for some reason. Very flirty, but very fun, very creative. Okay. That's one personality I'm picking up. Flirty, humorous. I'm also hearing somebody who's very, a good communicator. Okay. There's another energy. Another energy is somebody who's actually a good communicator, really loves to, to talk, very wise as well, very, intelligent, somebody who's actually very upfront, very direct. Sometimes it can be tactless, okay? And then the other person is actually someone who is very serious, very serious, very determined, very, they have this kind of like a very strong alpha male energy about them with the Emperor here, okay? But for some of you, the person who is in love with you is actually very young. There's someone who's actually definitely younger than you or youthful, and there's that youthful energy that I'm feeling. Somebody who's actually very adventurous, somebody who loves to make jokes as well. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Silly jokes, okay? Or sometimes this person tries to, their way of flirting with you is actually, making some silly jokes or cracking up some jokes, okay? They're all manifesting you, like they wanted you, but one of them actually decided to walk away. Let me pull up some clarifiers here because I'm curious about this Eight of Cups energy. Spirit guides, could you clarify? Because we have all court cards here. And I really feel you're the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Cups here, Spirit guides? Why is the Eight of Cups here? I'm wondering why is the Eight of Cups. Somebody really tried to walk away. Okay, you got three cards here. There's Knight of Wands, okay. Oh, wow, see? Nine of Swords. Oh my God. And then Two of Cups. I didn't make that up. You saw me shuffle. Just like what I said, this one person actually felt that I won't stand a chance. They're actually very anxious, very, very up in their head and very, like I could feel their pessimism, like they're already over analyzing the situation and thinking that I don't think I'm going to stand a chance. Probably this person knows that you have a lot of suitors or a lot of people are actually really, going after you, whether you're a male or a female watching this. So I really felt that, but this person is in love with you. As I said, this person, all of these people are in love with you, of course, but there's one person who felt like they don't stand a chance. That's why they're like giving up, walking away or giving up. Okay. But this person has so much love for you. Wow. They are like hopelessly in love with you. I'm hearing the song by Olivia Newton-John. That's weird. That's the old song, but hopelessly devoted to you, actually. And then, but they're hopelessly in love with you. And then I heard a song by Olivia Newton-John, hopelessly devoted to you. I don't know the lyrics. We can look that up. Wow. This person is really, really in love with you. So one of them walked away. And for some reason, I'm drawn to the moon here. So this person could be someone who's a friend. I'm hearing a friend, somebody who's probably, masking their emotions. They're probably not showing it to you. They're not very upfront with their emotions because I could feel the two energies are much more upfront. They're really letting their feelings known to you. Okay. One of them is very aggressive, like very flirtatious and all that, whether male or female. The other one is actually very much the logical type, very much, somebody that you talk to about certain things, some topics, because one person is really good in communication, okay? Either I'm hearing spirituality, I don't know, I'm hearing that, or politics or debates. Take it as it resonates, okay? One is really, really intellectual, very much the logical type, and the other one is actually very flirtatious, okay? Very flirty, very fun, cracks up some jokes, okay? Very easygoing, And there's just one person that is actually I could hear low self-esteem, very low self-esteem. And this person has, for some of you guys, I really heard friend. This could be a friend that they were actually not telling you their true feelings. I'm drawn to this moon over here that like there's a secret, something that is hidden. And at the bottom of the card, you got the High Priestess. Okay. So someone who has hidden feelings from you and they feel like they don't stand a chance. So they decided to just, take themselves out of the competition. Wow. But this person really is in love with you. Yeah. This person has a Two of Cups. Gosh. Wow. Group 1, you must be really popular, A lot of people, guys or girls, they love you. They are in love with you because you are actually a wife or husband material for them. You're very kind. You're very gentle. I hear that some of you are really good when it comes to, again, giving advice and at the same time, very generous. I'm also hearing like someone who's also very good when it comes to, strategies. I don't know. I'm hearing that some planning, you're a good planner. And they like that a lot about you, that you remain to be very humble despite of the many talents that you have or abilities that you have. Okay. And, yeah, they just love you. Whether you're a man or a woman watching this, they are in love with you. They see you as a wife or husband material, definitely. Somebody that they're looking for, I hear, that, in a person. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. And a lot of people, more than three people are actually into you. So let's pull out some more clues here. Let me actually try to put this out because we don't have space. Let's actually get some additional messages about who is in love with you. So again, those are the signs. They could be an Aries, Taurus. And then I heard earlier, like Taurus, what else? They could be Aquarius if it's an air sign, but they could also be any other air signs, Gemini, Libra. But yeah, They could have that in their chart. Could not be just the sun sign, okay? Wow. And then Sag. I forgot the Sag. All right. Please provide clues about who is in love with group 1 people. Looks like more than one. Definitely more than one. Let me actually get that card that flew. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Oh, gosh. One of them, you're fated to meet this one person with a serendipity card here. Definitely. It's a fated, that's why they are so in love with you. And I feel it's that person to try to walk away. I don't know. I have that strong feeling. Or that person, if they didn't walk away, they tried to give up on their idea of you being together, Yeah, I really felt that because they have so much strong emotions for you, But this is a fated meeting. It's like a soulmate connection, And then we have a leg up. Yeah, I think it's also associated with this. Whoever is in love with you, you guys are actually like a team, like friends at the same time. That's why I heard friend, friends. You guys are actually great friends. You actually offer each other assistance. You guys are like, again, like not just friends, but you're like teammates, Maybe this is also your coworker. I'm hearing that too, because there's so many energies right now. So it could be also be a coworker. All right. But this person always tries to offer you some assistance maybe, or if not, you do that for them. I'm feeling that, you balance each other out. That's the feeling I'm getting. Okay. Wow. And this is a fated meeting, definitely a fated meeting with a serendipity here. You guys, you were brought together for a reason, definitely. That is beautiful. Okay, let me actually pull out more. Okay, spirit guides, archangels, any additional clues about who's in love with group 1? Who is in love with group 1? Let me actually fix that first. Hold on. Who is in love with group 1? Oops. Not that. Okay, let me actually just adjust my setting position here. Who is in love with group 1? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels. Who is in love with group 1? Cards are so big for some reason. I'm having a hard time shuffling it. I don't know, but I'm having a hard time shuffling this deck. Okay, there you go. All right, how many cards? Oh my God, look at this. Emotional loss. Again, this resonates definitely with this card. This 8 of Cups that I'm talking about, right? So this person felt like I said earlier, let me stress it again. This person feels like they don't stand a chance, okay? So they feel this loss. Like, this person has low self-confidence, I'm also picking up. Like, they have low self-confidence, but they have so much feelings for you. Look at this guy holding his heart, And then we have positive movement forward. So this person is actually wanting to I'm hearing like taking it to the next level with you. They wanted to, but some of them I'm hearing too that they just wanted to forget about it. Maybe they feel it's an unrequited love for some because there's so many energies. So they're just looking forward into, letting go of the feelings, healing from it. Okay. Take it as it resonates because there's so many energies. But for some of them, they would like to be still positive about it. They're hoping. Actually, it's more of like the hope. The sun is like the hope. The ray of light is the hope. They're still hoping. For some of them, they decided, maybe it's an unrequited love. I think I should just, give it up. I don't stand a chance with this person. I do love this person so much. For some of them, they wouldn't. Yeah, I heard that. They don't want to sacrifice their friendship with you because for some of you guys, you are friends with this person and they don't want to let their feelings open because they're afraid that you might reject them or they're afraid that you might, stop being friends with them because maybe it's going to be awkward and all that. Okay. Could be friend or coworker, all right? Wow, that is truly, truly beautiful. But really sad, you know? I'm kind of sad because this person has so much feelings for you. There are more than one people that are in love with you, like what I said earlier. Let me actually go back before I pull out some cards. So one of them has this Emperor energy again. Could be older than you, somebody who's actually also wise, very much ambitious, somebody who's very disciplined, orderly, you know. What I want, I get kind of attitude, you know, could be stubborn as well. Somebody who's actually, but this person is actually very strong, has a very strong, ambitious personality about them, you know, behavior and all that. Could be strong, yeah, could be older than you, for sure, this Emperor. Okay, could be an Aries too, all right? And then this other energy over here, I feel that this is more of a youthful, very younger energy, very clever, very mischievous is what I'm hearing. Somebody who's actually always tries to make, you know, make some jokes and tries to get your attention by cracking up some jokes, okay? This person is actually, but very positive. I really sense that this energy, whoever this is that is in love with, that is in love with you, is someone who's very positive, you know? They're not the warrior type, you know, not worried, not the type who likes to worry. They don't have that anxiety about them, you know, they're very, you know, positive, very Sag energy. Like, they look forward to the next, you know, big thing, you know? They're very positive, very optimistic. This person is very funny. I could really feel their funny, you know, energy. And, but very positive. They love to travel as well, okay? They love to travel. Another energy here is actually the King of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I really feel that this person is more of like the logical type. Definitely the logical type. Very tactless. I also heard that earlier. Could be tactless, you know. They're gonna, you know, tell you. They don't sugarcoat things. They don't want that. But this person can also be intuitive, by the way. But they don't want to sugarcoat things. They're just upfront, direct. So, and somebody that you can also talk to about a certain topic, you know, that energy, like you guys are talking about a certain topic. And this person likes you because this person finds you very, very, you know, intelligent as well. You're someone who's actually, I'm hearing diverse. I don't know what diverse where. Anyway, that's the keyword, diverse. And is very curious, by the way. This person is very curious about you. Really, really curious. Like, they're amazed by how you think, your philosophy. Because somebody is, I heard earlier something to do with spiritual stuff as well. Some spiritual topics or something. If you're not resonating with the spiritual stuff, it's more about some debates or, you know, philosophy or whatever. But some talks, definitely. So those are three energies that I'm picking up, really. Really strong, three separate or different energies. But definitely one of them is actually deciding not to go forward because they feel that, you know, maybe you wouldn't like them. You know, you're not going to like them, or they don't stand a chance because they're aware of the people who are actually going after you, whether you're a man or a woman watching this, okay? So they have confidence issues, you know, self-esteem, and they just don't want to, some of them just doesn't want to sacrifice the connection, rather the friendship. All right, so what else are we going to pull out? Let's try the light purpose to give you a better clue of who is in love with you. Who is in love with group one? Actually, more than one, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, you got 3 cards. See here? It says you're protected, you are safe and supported while you change your career, okay? Let me actually pull out some holders so you can see it, guys. And sorry about the glare, by the way. The next one is justice. It says here, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Wow, for some of you, it could be at work because the career, you know, keyword keeps on popping up. It could be career, or, yeah, justice. It could be, you know, probably someone who's working in the justice system. Could be a lawyer. You know, just these are just some clues, okay? And it's funny, we also have the King of Swords earlier, so they could also be Gemini, right? So, or rather Libra, because Libra is justice. But I really felt a strong Aquarius as well, Aquarius energy. So, hold on. What's the last card that you got? Oh, wow. Oracle cards. Oh, my God. Seriously? You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Beautiful. All right. Okay. So, who is in love with you? For some of you, I'm hearing that again, because there's so many energies, okay? Take what resonates. I'm just going to give you everything that the messages I'm getting right now. For some of you, this person that is in love with you, or more than one, these people that are in love with you, somebody that you met at your job, in the workplace, I said that earlier too, okay? Somebody's also working in the probably legal system. Probably this person is actually a lawyer. Who knows, right? If you're not resonating with that, this person is somebody who values integrity, values fairness, because we have here the King of Swords. For the protection, you are safe and supported while you change your career. What I'm feeling here, this person is very protective of you. Okay, very, very protective. I could relate it for some reason with the Emperor card, you know, because the Emperor is very protective as well. Okay, I'm feeling that. For the Oracle cards, this person has, for some reason, I would like to relate the Page of Wands here. You know, the Oracle cards, somebody's fun, lively, creative, right? And Oracle cards, tarot, maybe they're also doing tarot reading. Who knows? You know, maybe the person who's in love with you is a tarot reader. Come on, this is a general energy or just a general reading is what I'm saying. So, but yeah, they could be tarot readers. If they are not tarot readers, they're very intuitive, okay? Very, very intuitive. Like, they follow their own inner guidance, you know? They follow their intuition very much so, okay? If it's not really like they're doing oracle cards. But for some, I'm picking that up. I really felt that. Somebody's a tarot reader, by the way. Somebody's definitely a tarot reader. I really felt that. But for some of you who's not resonating with a tarot, it's just a person who's very intuitive. Okay, they're aligned to their intuition strongly. They have a strong intuition, and they value justice. They value fairness. They're very fair people. They love to protect the underdog, or they love to protect you. You know, because you have this Queen of Pentacles energy, very kind, very gentle, and this person really is very, very much protective of you. Okay. Wow, that is beautiful. Okay, let me actually pull out more cards for you. When it comes to, I want to actually try to look at their appearances, by the way. I just wanted to take a look at all the cards I have here before I pull out the next card for you. This person could love traveling, you know, a lot. Outdoors, I'm hearing that. Yeah, they love the outdoors. And the majority of them, they could have dark brown, medium brown hair, just like this guy over here. I'm really picking that up. Some of them, it's black hair. Yeah, black hair. Just really dark hair. Dark brown. Not blonde. I'm not seeing blonde. Definitely. I'm not seeing that. Okay, so let's pull out the archetype cards. Okay. Spirit guide, archangels, and angels, please provide clues about who is in love with Group 1 people. Who is in love? But definitely more than one, you know, definitely more than one. I really felt 3 separate energies there, or 4. Okay, could be 4 too. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me? We have Judge. Jeez. Where's that card? And then we have Justice earlier, right? So yeah, for some of you, maybe, oh God, I so love it when you do the real-time shuffling. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. So they could be Libra. Yeah, for some of them, they could really have that Libra energy, and Aquarius too. This person is very balanced. Very, very balanced. Okay? I don't sense that they're judgmental. They're not like that. They're very, what I like about this person's energy is that this person is very, like they're very objective. There you go. That's the word I'm actually trying to get. Very objective. So this person, again, like what I said, they value integrity. They value fairness. They're very balanced. Balance. And then we have the protection here. I just noticed. So like what I said earlier, protection to others, like what I said, that's why I heard they protect the underdog. They're the type of people who's very fair. They don't judge others, regardless of what their race is, whatever, they're not very judgmental. And they like to protect people who are actually being probably bullied or the underdogs, I love the energy of this person. Yeah, very Libran energy too, okay? For some, if you're a guy, they could have this, dyed hair. I don't know why I'm hearing dyed hair. Kind of like brown, or if not brown, kind of like, not reddish brown. Yeah, kind of like that auburn, I don't know. Or brown, just brown. Yeah, justice and judge. Come on. Okay. I really want to pull more because there are so many energies. I'm being asked now to pull more archetype cards because not all of them are judge. For some of them, maybe they're judge, they're lawyers, like what I said, legal system. Who knows? Okay, there's so many energies, right? But I'm being pulled to get more clues about this person of who is in love with you. Wow, I love it. Okay. All right, we have here the goddess. Oh my gosh. Again, black hair. Like what I said earlier, majority of the people watching this, as a clue, your person has medium brown, auburn. I'm not really sensing blonde, but medium brown, black hair. Okay. Yeah, that's that's how they look like, or I mean, their hair. Some of them, some of them are dyed. I'm hearing dyed. They dye their hair or what. But anyway, this is very beautiful. You got the goddess card. So the feminine express through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So yeah, this person could be very sensual, very goddess energy. Even if you're actually a woman watching this and you're, of course, inquiring about a guy or even same sex. Doesn't matter. I don't judge here. Okay. No judgment here, whether you're after, same-sex relationship. So, but just the energy, just, take it as it resonates. All right. So the goddess energy here, where the person is kind of sensual, this person could also be good looking, this person is actually, they love nature for some reason. That's why I said earlier, they love the outdoors. They're very wise people too, okay? They could have great bodies. I'm drawn to this woman's body. They could have great bodies too. That goddess look. They're very romantic too. It's also what I'm picking up from this card. So yeah, you have the judge, you have the goddess. I'll pull out more as additional clues. Probably one more. Okay. One more. One more spirit guides. Or two, whatever. Let's see. Whoops, I kind of like mix one of the cards up. Hold on. Yeah, with the justice, because that's odd. You got the justice and the judge. Come on, there's so many cards out here, but it's funny. Okay, any other clues, spirit guides, archangel? Whoa, that was strong. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to get that. I'm going to get the one that flew over here. Wow, destroyer. Destroyer. Let me read it for you. It says here, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. Shadow attributes, intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. What is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. Okay, so what I could, strongly sense from that card, it's actually a type of a person. I'm hearing they could have some temper too. They could have that fire energy about them. That's why probably you have the Aries, or the Emperor rather. They could have Sag or Leo too. Don't worry. So it's not just all about the signs. But this person has a lot of, I'm also hearing a lot of emotions, like they are containing, repressing it. But once that it gets out, it's gonna be very explosive, just like this volcano. I'm more drawn to saying that message. Okay, I don't think of it like they're aggressive, like they're a destroyer or what. Of course, not that. But this person has a lot of creativity and passion. There you go. I'm picking that up. A lot of creativity, a lot of passion inside of them. Okay. Some of them, they love to suppress their emotions. Maybe, again, like what I said earlier, somebody's trying to keep their emotions, hidden from you, right? So it could be that, it's like a burst of emotions, like they have a lot of emotions that are hidden inside. And once it comes out, it's going to like really burst, I tell you. Very intense, passionate. I sense passion here. And then with the Goddess card. Yeah, that is awesome. All right. Okay. So those are your 3 clues. Okay. I want to pull out more, but we're losing time here. It's already 35 minutes of me talking. But let me actually get some keywords for you. And these are just some keywords that I actually channeled for some reason earlier. So, yeah, these are just index cards, all right? So, let's see here. I'll probably pick out 3 as well. Let's get 3. For some reason, I love the number 3 right now. Pick out some keywords. And again, this is not going to resonate for all of you guys. And these are different keywords from the usual keywords that I did. Let me show you that keyword. Hold on. Not this one. Okay, it's a different one, but I don't know. For some reason, I tried to channel some messages or get some random stuffs. And then anything that kind of like draws my attention. Okay, I'm drawn to this. Okay, let's see here. Well, I don't know if I can. Oh, it's blank. I'm sorry. It's blank. I kind of like mix it up. Or maybe this person, that's why it's blank, they're keeping their silence. I don't know. Some clues about this person, please. Oh, wow, that flew. All right. Hold on. Let me actually just... Hold on. Oh, now I just realized I actually didn't get all of them. Hold on. Let me get all the keywords here. There you go. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So, yeah, I tried to channel. And, see, this is the first one. All right. What is your message? Egoistic. Oh, wow. So another clue for you guys, the one person who is actually in love with you is egoistic. So they kind of like have this fire energy about them. The Emperor could be stubborn, could be egoistic. Okay, so that's one keyword for you. Egoistic. What else? Let's try to pull out more. Okay, I'll pull out 2 more. How about this one? I cannot forget about you no matter how hard I try. Oh my God. I cannot... Oh my God. And I could strongly sense this is a person who's actually trying to, move away from you. Like move away from their emotions for you. Let me get that card again. Oh my God. I love it when it's making sense. Where's that card? Gosh. Yeah. That energy. This energy who tried to move away. And that energy who actually had that emotional loss, they feel that, they don't stand a chance. So they're just trying to move on. Like what I said earlier, for some, that's the energy. They just wanted to move on. But they still do have hope. But, they're moving on. They're trying to, feel very pessimistic that they won't stand a chance. And so this person could have tried, they walked away from their emotions for you, for you. Not necessarily like you guys don't talk anymore, but for some, yes. Since this is a general reading, take it as it resonates. So maybe some of them, they really moved away from you, okay? But they're trying to move on from their emotions. And it says here, I cannot forget about you no matter how hard I try. Gosh, this person has so much emotions for you. This person is trying to forget about you, but they can't. They tried to, but they can't. They really can't because they have so much, strong emotions for you. Okay, so those are two keywords, egoistic. Probably because there's more than one people that are actually in love with you. One is egoistic and one has this energy, okay? So let's get one more. One more. Kind of like shallow. Ooh, there you go. It fell. Okay. I kind of like mix up the blank cards for some reason. Sorry about that. It's weird. I kind of mix it up with the blank cards. Okay, there you go. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I want to marry you. Oh gosh. This person wanted to marry you. What did I say earlier? I told you, actually all three, or if you have multiple people pursuing you, I told you earlier that they see you as a wife or husband material, right? So they see their future with you, okay? And then we also have, let me get that card again. That serendipity card, right? Gosh, this person feels that you're fated to meet. And this person is truly, deeply, hopelessly in love. And then I heard the song by Olivia Newton-John. That's weird. Hopelessly devoted to you. But anyway, yeah, this person has so much devotion for you. They're so in love with you. You know, they wanted to marry you and perhaps, of course, have kids with you. They see their future with you. My gosh. Wow. This could be three separate, or probably two of them are actually from that person who's truly, all of them are in love with you, definitely. But these are just the keywords, all right? These are just the keywords. So take a look, pause it if you want. Egoistic, I cannot forget about you no matter how hard I try. I want to marry you. So much love, okay? Definitely so much love. But yeah, it's just kind of sad. I'm feeling, you know, sad about this one person that tries to forget about you because, and some of them, they're actually not, you know, showing you their true emotions. I heard earlier it could be a friend that they don't want to sabotage your friendship or kind of like that maybe it's going to be awkward, or they don't feel they stand a chance because they know that a lot of people are pursuing you and they have my gosh, why is it I can't speak suddenly? Like low self-esteem, you know, self-confidence issues about them. That's why they're not showing you their emotions. You know, they feel like other of your suitors or the people that are pursuing you are much more, you know, like better than them. You know, they feel that, you know, and could be a coworker too, somebody in the workplace. Wow. A lot of energies. This is so, wow, this is strange because there's so many energies that I'm picking up right now, and there are three or more than three, whatever, people that are actually in love with you. You must be very something, group one. My God. All right. Okay, so here are your messages. Okay, and I got three, right? Because there's three piles or three choices. So this is actually like a quote for you. A quote. All right. All right. Let's see here. I am feeling this one. Let's see. Do not love leisure. Waste not a minute. Be bold. Realize the truth here and now. So something about the truth. Okay. Because the category of this quote is, you know, about truth. Something to do with the truth. So do not love leisure, waste not a minute, be bold, realize the truth here and now. Okay? This quote is for you, all right? And something to do with the truth. Be bold, be daring, you know? Waste not a minute, not wasting a time, and, you know, I'm hearing this. For some of you, maybe the message that I'm picking up from this, I don't know. For some reason, I heard it strongly. Like open your eyes, okay? Try to realize who is it really that is truly in love with you, that you feel that is worthy of your affection or your attention. Because group one, you got a lot of people chasing you. Or if you just don't know, like, I don't think that's going to resonate with me. Maybe they're just afraid to come forward. So there's something about the truth, you know? And then one person is hiding their true emotions for you. Maybe you also like this person. Both of you, oh my God, I'm hearing that strongly. Maybe both of you are actually in love with each other, but you're both scared. You're both scared to tell the truth, you know? For some of you, I really got that energy and that message. So yeah, both of you are actually in love, but both are scared. Like they can't like open up, you know? One, I'm hearing waiting game. Like one is waiting for the other to confess. Oh my God. Yeah, I really got that energy. But anyway, it's something to do with the truth. That's your quote. Try to pause it if you want. Contemplate on that one, all right? Okay. So anyway, I hope that resonated with you, group one. That was a really beautiful reading, honestly. But quite, you know, it's quite hard because there's so many energies. And what's really funny is sometimes, you know, like for instance, I pulled up the justice card and then we have the judge. Oh my God. All right. So anyway, that's about it. That's a long reading, 45 minutes, and we're still at group one. Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, let me pull out some charms for you. I've got some charms here, by the way. Just one more, see? You know, this is going to be an uber long reading. Oh my God. Okay, let me actually try to pull out some charms. Let's see here. Okay. Let me just pick. Okay. All right. What did you have? Okay. We have elephant. So it's like prosperity and all that. What is this? Oh, chariot. For me, when I saw it, it's like chariot card, moving forward, you know, or moving on, or movement, something to do with movement with the bicycle, right? And then this is something toxic, though. We have this, something toxic. Take a look at those three charms. Maybe that is resonating with you. Maybe this person's trying to move away from anything toxic. You know, something abundant. I don't know. There's so many energies, so take a look at that. All right, so I guess that's it. Wow, my phone is ringing over and over again. It's probably asking me, okay, move on to group two. All right, okay, group one, that was really fun. Thank you so much. Goodbye, love and light. Okay, group two, finally. Because group one's reading was uber long. But anyway, for those of you who chose the beautiful amethyst, let me actually focus it. There you go, beautiful. It's like heart-shaped too. All right, so let's proceed with your reading. Let me put this over here. Okay. Let's find out who is in love with you. Spirit guides, archangels, please provide guided messages. Who is in love with group two people? Who is in love? Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. We have oh God, why did I say three of hearts? Three of swords, and then the Empress. Wow, look at that. There's your heart over there. This person's heartbroken? Okay. We'll get 6 cards, total of 6 cards from this deck, but I'll use several cards from different decks as additional clues. Okay, there we go. That was fast. Okay, we have 3 of Wands. Number 3 is very significant. I just suddenly noticed that. Hold on. Let me show it to you guys. This is starting to become very creepy. Creepy in such a way we have 3 threes. So angel number 333 is actually very significant, or just the number 333. Tried to look that up, but as far as I know, 333 is Trinity, something to do with the Ascended Masters as well. Maybe this person is also spiritual. I'm hearing that right now. Okay, try to look up number 333. It holds a special meaning for you. Okay, spirit guides. Who is in love with group 2? Who is in love with group 2 people? I'm hearing some of them are actually heartbroken because of the distance. Wow. Could be a long distance connection. So many. That was strong. I heard that clearly. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? This is so weird. You saw me shuffle, right? Oh my God. This is so freaking weird. We have another 3 here, 3 of Pentacles. Forgive me, guys, if I'm so, like, you know, really enthusiastic. That is my personality, you know. I get excited and all that. But, yeah, again, try to look up the number 3. That is very, very special, I tell you. That is something very, very special. Ooh. 2 more spirit guides. So some, it's more about heartbreak because of third party situation. Oh my God, you saw that, right? But I'm not going to get it because I just accidentally flipped the card. But yeah, third party for some of them. For some of you guys, since there's so many energies, it's just really about the distance. You guys are not in communication. Wow, we have Queen of Cups here. Okay. Queen of Cups. All right. Okay. One more spirit guide. Please provide clues about who's in love with group 2 people. Okay, there you go. Thank you so much. Wow, definitely there was an argument. Look at this. Definitely there's an argument. We have the 5 of Swords. All right. Okay, so who is in love with you? Wow, looking at the bottom of the deck, it's like juggling 2 people all at once. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, so here we go. When it comes to energies or signs, not necessarily the signs, but just the energies, actually picking up more specific signs, Libra, okay? Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then for air signs, it's Libra. Definitely Libra or Taurus. I'm also hearing Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, Libra, and any, water, water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, okay? The person that is in love with you, I'm picking up actually two strong energies. Definitely you guys broke up. There was a fight, okay? There was an argument, okay? It's a clash of wills, clash of egos I'm hearing. Somebody tried to walk away, okay? Somebody's egoistic for some reason. I don't know why I'm saying that, but somebody's actually egoistic and prideful. Either you or the person that is in love with you, okay? And you guys broke up. Number one, this one energy I'm picking up, it's about third-party situation. Actually, there's another one. Somebody's already married, okay? Somebody's definitely already married, and you guys had an affair, and it had to be lopped off, your connection needs to stop because probably their wife or husband found out about it. That's very specific. For some of you, it's just like an energy of you found out that they're actually, flirting with other people, or they are in a third party situation. Like, I'm really feeling more about, because I know that third party could not mean just, relationships, affairs and all that. It could also mean, their work or job. But on this scenario, yeah. Some of them, it could be job. The third party is a job, okay? Like they're busy with their work, okay? And you guys had an argument, something to do with time, not being together or not spending so much quality time together. My gosh, there's so many energies. Okay, that's the other scenario. Another scenario is that the person you found out or somebody found out, okay? Somebody found out about an affair or somebody found out that there are in a third-party situation, like there's another person involved, okay? And there's this one person that's juggling 2 people, like someone is indecisive, okay? But the thing is, whoever that is, whether that's you or them, that person suddenly realized that they, they are in love with you, that they are more in love with you, that they should have chosen you, because definitely I'm feeling that there's a separation with the 3 of Wands here. There's distance. Another scenario is that the distance is, there's no third party, but the person, like what I said earlier, they're heartbroken because of the distance. You guys are from different countries, okay? You guys are from different countries, and I'm also hearing different age. There's age gap, and there's a lot of push and pull is also what I'm hearing. Push and pull, yeah. So it could be from a different country. That's another energy. And they're heartbroken because you guys are far away from each other. You can't be together. Other, probably a lot of circumstances there. There's so many circumstances. Not just the distance. It could also be that people are against your connection. Could be that with a 5 here, with a 5 of Swords. Or there's this one person, if you're resonating more with the person from another country, they're probably resisting it. There's something about push and pull thing. Like they're resisting it because of what other people might think. about, the connection. I don't know, maybe because they're totally like different, or religion. It could also be religion, totally different backgrounds. And this might, create some impact on, their image or what the society would think. Wow, that's very, very specific. Okay. So there you go. That's a lot of energy. So take, what resonates with you the most. But yeah, this person though is actually very, very caring, very giving. They're very giving and patient, very nurturing. I have a lot of energy. Another energy, one is very egoistic, very prideful, very stubborn. Like I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna budge. That kind of energy. For some, I could sense, because there's so many energies. You could be a male or a female watching this, and there's so many energies. But definitely, there's this one energy of someone who is actually very giving, very caring, as full of love, very emotional too, very emotional, and very patient is what I'm hearing too, very patient. And this person is actually, some of you guys, you could have also met this person at the workplace. I'm also picking that up. And you guys can be together because, obviously, especially if it's a boss, somebody in the workplace. And then I'm also picking up somebody who is actually, like already married, they're already married, so they can't be with you, although you guys are intensely attracted towards each other, but they're really, really in love with you. And then somebody tried to walk away from the connection. Okay. So that's the energy I'm picking up from this. So many energies. And again, like what I said, try to look up number 3, because that's very, it kept on repeating 4 times, guys, 4 times. And I'm shuffling it real time. 4 times. That is something. So yeah. And of course, it's third party too. That's why it's number 3. But I feel that there's more to that. So go look up 333. It also means Trinity. Could also mean religion. Like what I said, for some of you, it's something to do with religion or background, right? For some reason, when I'm looking at this card, I saw church. I don't know why. It's weird, but I saw church for some reason. Anyway, what else? Let's try to pull out. Bear with me, guys. It's been a long day. All right, let's pull out more clues. Spirit guides, archangels. Who is in love with group 2 people? Who is in love with group 2 people? Who is in love with group 2 people, please? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. You got material harvest and then the waiting game. Okay, so this person is actually, it could be in the workplace, definitely. Yeah. For some of you, it could be in the workplace. Or if you're not resonating with that, this person is very abundant, is actually someone who's very independent as well. Very independent, very good with their finances. Somebody who's actually, they're actually good on their own, honestly. They're very independent. They're very successful when it comes to their career or business. Very, very successful. They're good when it comes to finances, for sure. Okay. I could also hear somebody who's actually very giving, generous person. Somebody who's actually very generous. Then we have the waiting game. Okay, for me, what I could pick up from this card is that this person is actually just waiting for the perfect opportunity to actually let their feelings known to you. Okay, or for those who are resonating with the separation, this person is wanting to come back to you. Like, look at that. Like, just, it's like a track field, right? They wanted to come back. They're just, excuse me, for some of them, they're just actually trying to work on their finances. Okay, trying to build more stability, and then waiting for the perfect opportunity to come forward, to come, for you guys to come together. Okay. Now, for those who are resonating more with the LDR or long distance, again, same message, quite the same. This person is working on themselves, working on their career, working on their passion, working on something that is related to their pentacles, and then they're waiting again for the opportunity, for this opportunity. I'm also hearing some of them are waiting for you. Okay. That's specific. Some of them are actually just waiting for you. And in the meantime, what they're doing is just they're focusing on their own career and business while waiting for you. Okay, that's very specific. All right. Okay. So what else? Some clues. Let's try to pull out life purpose. Okay. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels. Any other additional clues for group 2, please? Additional clues about who is in love with group 2. Who is in love with group 2? Wow. Okay. All right. We have here teacher, or teaching rather. You inspire young people to learn. Okay. So yeah, for some of you guys, this could be, a teacher. Like, really at school or, but for some, I could feel that this person is very wise. Like what I said earlier, somebody who's actually very wise. They have a lot of wisdom. They love to, they could be coach too. Why I'm hearing the word coach? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I heard the word coach. So they could be mentors, coach, something to do in the field of teaching someone, in the field of teaching or imparting their knowledge. If they're not teachers, they're not mentors or coach, they're probably just imparting their knowledge to people. They're really good advisors as well, is what I'm hearing, okay? Very good advisor. Okay. Let me actually pull out the archetype cards. Please provide clues. Actually, I feel like I'm going to pull out 3 from this. Let me actually just put this aside. And let me pull out more holders for you because I wanted to pull out 3 from that archetype deck. Because there are more than one energies, definitely. I feel a lot of energies here. My gosh. Okay. Okay, spirit guides, please provide clues about who is in love with group 2 people. Who is in love with group 2? Who is in love with group 2? Whoops. Let me get that off. That's actually the blank card. I think there are 6 blank cards from this deck where you can just, create your own. Who is in love with group 2, please? Wow. Hold on. Who is in love with group 2? Ow. This deck is so heavy, freaking heavy for me. Honestly, they're big and heavy for me because I got small hands. Okay, there you go. Oh my God. All right, there's so many cards, but I'm just going to get these 3 that fell. Okay. We have engineer. Okay, let me read that. Ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Shadow side, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Yeah, very technical. Yeah, they could be engineer. Could be, because there's so many energies, right? All right, what else? You have angel. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. Shadow, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Okay. And then lastly, we have martyr. Learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself for a cause. Addiction to self-pity. What I could strongly sense here, the person that is in love with you is actually, first, very intellectual. Definitely, very intellectual. They could be, in the field of, I don't know, maybe science, technology, or they're engineers, or, very technical. That's what I'm picking up there. This person, like what I said earlier, with the Empress card, I told you, right? This person has a very soft, gentle energy. They have this angelic vibe about them, That's what I'm feeling. This person is also sensitive, is also what I'm hearing right now. Very sensitive, but very loving, warm, kind, very generous. They're also generous in giving either advices or money or gifts, or they're very generous when it comes to if it's gifts or advices, their energy, even their energy, they're very generous people and they're very angelic. Martyr, because this person sacrifices a lot for some reason. They love to help. They love to give. Again, they love to cooperate, collaborate with people. They're very, what do you call that? If it's in the workplace, I heard people manager. So maybe some of you guys met this person in the workplace. I heard people manager so strongly. Okay, and this person could be, again, somebody who's actually something to do with, some of them are overly giving, okay? Some of them are overly giving, though, okay? They love to be of service to people, something to do with people, like helping people, being there for people, all right? I'm also picking up that this person could have strong brown, kind of like, yeah, brown to honey. I don't know, I'm saying honey colored hair. For women. For guys, I am picking up, some of them are bald, okay? Oh my God. Yeah, for the guys, their color, their hair color is actually black or just medium brown, but some of them are bald, just like this one, okay? Some of them are bald, but yeah, medium brown. And then for the women, it's actually more of like honey colored, or kind of like, not honey, kind of like orangey. What is that color? Kind of like orangey, you know, not really like rust colored, not in a beautiful way, you know, not too red. Okay. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah. So this person, could have, I'm really picking up short hair for the guys as well. Short hair. And for the women, shoulder length to, yeah, just like this Empress over here, shoulder length. Or if not, they could have it, not too long. I'm not picking up, you know, that. Not too long. All right. Okay. So let's pick out more clues for you. Wow. I don't know if you can hear the fire alarm. It kept on, you know, ringing. That was like the third time, I think. Yeah, the third time it happened. Hold on. I'm just looking for other cards here for you. Let me actually try to pull out. Yeah. Let's try the Wisdom of the Oracle. Please provide additional clues about who is in love with group 2 people, Spirit. Who is in love with group 2 people? And then we will proceed with the keywords as well that I tried to channel earlier. Okay. This is a timeless reading, by the way. So anytime you actually bump into this video. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay. So, yeah. So definitely this person, somebody felt left out in the cold, very orphaned energy, like somebody, you know, was, yeah, because like what I said, if it's a third party situation, somebody actually just, you know, ended the connection, broke off from the connection. But this person really wanted peace. Really wanted to have a peaceful resolution. Like they wanted to come back in peace. They're just waiting for their perfect opportunity, just like what I said earlier. This person is, they could also be spiritual. All right. Because, we saw the number 3 earlier, and somehow that is sticking out to me. And the number 3 talks about Trinity, you know, and then I mentioned something about religion. They could be very religious. If not, they're spiritual. And their third eye could be open as well. This person could be very intuitive, or they're actually asking the help of the higher power, you know, praying that the two of you are going to be together again. They wanted to be at peace with you, you know. For some of you, they're just waiting for you. I really heard that earlier, like they're waiting for the viewer to actually reach out to them, okay? For some reason, that was so specific. But yeah, this person wanted peace. This person wanted to come back. They felt very, you know, depressed, or for some of them, they felt so sad of losing you. Again, because it's a third party situation. That's what I actually felt. And for some of them, they're actually, again, it's like, what do you call that? LDR, or long distance relationship. So they kind of like missing you so much, you know, they're missing you so badly, and they're actually praying for you. Some of them are actually manifesting. Yeah. They don't want this heartbreak or this loss any longer. I tell you, they don't. All right. So anyway, let's try to pull out some keywords for you. These are actually the keywords that I channeled earlier, all right? So I just use index cards for this. All right, so I'll get three cards, random. Okay, so Spirit, please provide keywords for group 2 people. So this might resonate with you, these keywords, okay? Okay, I'm feeling this. Okay, it says January. Okay, so the month of January can be very significant for you or for this person, or a clue. Maybe they're born in January, or you broke up January, could be that, or yeah, you could reconcile in January because this person wanted to come back to you, or they wanted you to come forward and go back to them, you know? Could be their birthday, because for some of them, they could be, you know, Capricorn, maybe. Some of them could be, yeah, I don't know. There's something about the month of January, so it's up to you guys. It's a general reading. Okay, I'm feeling this. What is this? Oh, wow, what is this? La Paz, Bolivia. This is specific. La Paz, Bolivia. Or, I don't know, Portuguese? I think that's the language. I have a friend, by the way. This person is from Bolivia. Yeah, I just suddenly remembered Ron Vizcara. Yeah, Ron Vizcara is actually, shout out to you, Ron. I don't know if you're watching my, you know, but Ron is my friend. He's actually from Bolivia. One of my closest friends. We met at MySpace because, you know, I was supporting his band before. But anyway, yeah, I just suddenly remembered Ron. But anyway, La Paz, Bolivia. Okay. Obrigado. Okay, so there you go. That's the second keyword. That was specific, though, because when I channeled that, I was like, you know, looking at several countries and then cities, and then that's what I wrote down, you know? Okay. All right, one more clue. That was very specific, though. La Paz, Bolivia. About that person who has, you know, feelings for you. And then January, for some reason, the month of January. Okay, I think I'll pick this one. The number 14. Okay, that is also very significant for you guys. All right, could be number 14. Okay, so there you go. You can actually pause it. January, number 14, and then La Paz, Bolivia. Okay? All right. And then one last quote for you. This is also a quote that I actually tried to get. All right. So let me get this one for you. This is your quote. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. So the theme or the main category for this is creativity. So this person could be creative. Okay. There's somebody who's actually unique. I hear the word unique, very unique. Okay. Or this person thinks that you are irreplaceable. All right. So you are different from the rest. That's why I said there's a third-party situation. And earlier, you heard me. I said that they regretted that they didn't, you know, choose you. Okay? That's for, you know, people who are resonating with a third party, like you found out that they have, you know, you are in a third-party situation, or they are in a third party, whatever. They actually, you know, they regret, they're very heartbroken because they know that you are irreplaceable to them. You know, they wish to have chosen you, or, you know, they know that you're the one for them, you know, but something to do as well. The theme is creativity. Sorry about the handwriting. Okay. But yeah, you're something very unique to them as well. You're very unique. You're irreplaceable. Okay. Just like the song of Beyonce, irreplaceable. Okay. All right. Okay. So you can pause that if you want, but I totally enjoyed this reading. But before we go, let me get some charms for you. Yep. I bought some charms. For you guys. Let me get some charms for you. Okay. Wow. That's a lot though. Group 1 only got 3. But yeah, let's see. You are the key to their heart. You have the heart, 2 hearts here. So you guys are really just like so in love. This person's in love. There's a butterfly, which is transformation. I'm also hearing intuition when I saw that for some reason. What else do we have here? What is this? Oh, a swan. Oh my God. It's like a 2 of cups, 2 swans that are in love, forming a heart shape, you know? Wow, this person really is in love with you. Dragonfly. For me, that is change. I don't know why. Then we have another butterfly. Okay, another butterfly. So this could be a very intuitive person too. And they're in a period of transformation, maybe. You give them life. Wow. Some of them, they look up to you, like they put you in a pedestal. You have this crown. You're like their queen or king. Definitely there was a tower moment. We have, what else do we have here? I don't know why I'm hearing honor when I pick up that. I don't know what this is, but when I pick it up, I heard honor. Honor. Wow. Then a large key. So both of you, there are two keys. Wow. And then what is this? Oh, there's a cat. For me, cats are actually very, very clever, intuitive. For some reason, that's actually what I'm picking up. And then we have here snowflake. So something to do with individuality. Again, like what I said, unique, like a snowflake, irreplaceable. We have a snowflake. Sorry about the honking. I live, in the city and there's so many buses and, cars. Sorry about that. But yeah, look at that. Snowflake. Or I'm also hearing maybe there's something significant that's going to happen this winter time. Okay? I don't know. I heard that strongly. So anyway, that is your reading. And I'm sorry about the honking. Oh gosh. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this fun pick a card reading. If it didn't resonate with you, choose another pile or let it go. Maybe this reading is not for you. Simple as that. Okay? Bye. Love and light. Okay, group 3. Those of you who chose the beautiful Labradorite. It's my favorite crystal too. Yeah, Labradorite for psychic, heightening the psychic ability too, right? So, let's try to uncover. Let's put it over there. Okay, let's try to find out who is in love with you. All right. Okay, I'm going to pull out 6 cards from this deck from the Rider-Waite and then pull out some cards from other decks too. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels. Who is in love with group 3 people? Who is in love with group 3 people? Wow, okay. We got Queen of Pentacles. All right. Who is in love with group 3 people? Wow, where is that card? There you go. You got, wow, 2 of Cups. Oh my God. Now I'm excited again. 2 of Cups. Who is in love with group 3 people? And it's funny because you have the heart. I don't know why I'm hearing, this is an old song. This is weird. As soon as I pull out the 2 of Cups, I heard 2 of Hearts. 2 hearts as beat. Oh God, I forgot that beat as one. 2 hearts beating as one. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know the lyrics. That's an old 80s song, I think. Well, my age. I'm a Generation X. I'm not a millennial, but I'm a Generation X. So you have an idea how old I am. Anyway, who is in love with, group 3? Oh my God, are you kidding me? You got 9 of Cups. This person is so in love with you, I tell you. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my God, there you go. Who is in love with you? You got Page of Wands. All right. All right. Okay. Who is in love with group 3 people? Who is in love? You got Page of Pentacles. Okay. 2 pages. Person could be younger than you, or they have that youthful energy about them. Okay. Right. Who is in love? Just one more spirit guide. An archangel. Just one more card, please. Who is in love with group 2? Okay. Do that again. Who is in love with group 3? Whoa. Okay. You got Two of Pentacles. All right. So the number 2 can also be very significant for you guys. Okay. All right. And, okay, let's start with your reading. All right, so this could be just the energies. I'm sensing more about the energy of earth and water, definitely. So could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. For water signs, it could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, okay? But very strong earth energy here because you have Queen of Pentacles, Page, and then Two of Pentacles. So the person that is in love with you, they are actually very, they're very kind, you know? They're very, very kind. I could sense that this person is polite, very polite. I don't know. It's like I'm mimicking someone who's, you know, like very, when they talk, like they're very kind, you know, like very polite. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Well-mannered, you know. This person is definitely well-mannered. This person is actually very, very grounded, very intellectual too. They love to learn a lot. They love to explore life. They wanted to travel. They wanted adventure. They wanted to see new places, you know. They're very positive people. I love the energy of group 3. This person that is in love with you, I love their energy. They're also very bubbly, you know. I don't sense that they're actually a loud talker, though. Again, very well-mannered, very polite. They could come from a background, very educated. There you go, very educated. That's probably why I said intellectual, and then I heard the word wisdom, but very educated, you know, person. Well-mannered, polite. There's something about the way they talk. For some reason, like, I want to mimic them, how they talk. Like, hello, you know, kind of like that. Very, hello there, you know. Whether it's a male or female, you know, they have that very kind, meek, and very gentle way with people, how they talk, how they treat people, okay? I love the energy of group 3, okay? Very beautiful. I could strongly feel it right now. They're also very balanced, okay? Especially with, at the bottom of the card, you got the Justice. So this person is very, very balanced, okay? I'm also picking up that this person is actually, you know, somebody... You already know this person. I really feel that you already know this person. I don't think, maybe, yeah, for some of you, they're actually hiding their emotions. Yeah, it could be. But for some of you guys, you know, you already know. Definitely, you already know this person is in love with you. Like, you probably even know that they're in love with you, okay? This person is actually, you know, really wishing for you. They're really, really wishing for you. They see you as their other half, honestly. For some of you, I'm picking up that this person is in love with you. They see you as a husband or wife material. Definitely a husband or wife material. Like, you're their person of their dreams. That's why we have the 9 of Cups over here, right? And again, yeah, this person is very positive, very optimistic. It's really positive energy is what I'm picking up from this person. Very balanced too, okay? So... yeah, let's pull out more clues. Okay. Let's try, let's get the Psychic Tarot cards for you. Spirit guides, archangels, please provide more clues about who is in love with group 3, please. Please provide more clues. Whoa. Please provide more clues about who is in love with group 3. I love their energy, you know, really beautiful energy. Whoa, hold on, that's way too much. You're the person of their dreams. Honestly, that's what I heard. You're the person of their dreams. That's why they're so in love with you. Oh my God. They could be younger than you, by the way. If not, they just have this very, you know, bubbly, very bubbly personality about them, you know, very bubbly, not childish in a negative way, but they could be childish at times, you know. They're like a kid, you know. Some of them actually loves the simpler things in life. They're actually not the type, they're very grateful people, just really grateful, even of the simpler things, you know. They are appreciative of that. Who is in love with group 3, please? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels. Not that, because I just suddenly, like, This card is so big. That's why I'm having a hard time sometimes shuffling it, you know? Okay, oh my God, you saw that, right? It flipped. We have harmony. Oh my God. I so love it when I actually shuffle the cards real time because I get excited myself because, you know, I didn't make that up. Harmony. Oh my God. I'm also feeling you like this person too. You know, I have that strong feeling. And I think this is the Lover's card. Hold on, let me actually make sure. I think that's a Lover's card. I think that's a major arcana. Hold on. Yeah, this is a Lover's card. Oh my God. Yeah. Both of you are so in love with each other, you know? You really love this person. Maybe, you know, I'm also hearing that some of you are actually, you know, just, yeah, waiting. Something to do with waiting, like waiting for the person to confess their feelings. I don't know whether you guys are waiting for each other. You know, you guys are so, this is a mutual, I really feel that this is a mutual, you know, mutual feelings. I don't think it's a one-sided thing, not unrequited love. Yeah, this is definitely mutual. This is a Lover's card. Very strong spiritual connection, by the way. Strong soulmate connection. If you don't believe in that, but yeah, that's, you know, the energy I'm feeling. I didn't make that up. You saw me, right? Okay, so let's try to pull out more to pick out some clues. Oh my God. Two of Cups and then Lovers. Oh boy. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. And it's funny because I actually did a channel. I channeled some, or I kind of like tried to get some quotes. You got the last one. You're the third group, and it's something, you know. I'm too excited to show it to you later on. I'm really excited to show it to you because it's really related to the reading. But anyway, you got 3 cards here. Oh wow, we have crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. All right, so this person could be someone who's into crystals, you know, or they have that healing vibe about them, you know, or this person, you know, is someone who actually, you know, is precious. You know, they think you're actually precious like this gem if you're not resonating with someone who's into crystals. Not everyone is into crystals, but yeah, that's a big clue as well for some. And then this person is creative, right? We have the creative expression. Somebody, your soul longs to express itself creatively. So this person could be very, very creative too. Either they do paint or they do some stuff, anything to do with their hands. Okay. Very creative, very artistic. Okay. And the last card, oh my God, because my fan is on. So sorry about that. Last card you got, it's actually counseling. Oh my God. So this person, you heal with kind words. What did I say earlier? Oh my God, this is so creepy. At the beginning of the video, I said this is starting to be creepy. And yes, what did I say earlier? Like there's something about their words. You know, like they're very like soft-spoken or very well-mannered and polite. Like, hello there. You know, gosh, this person has that healing vibration about them. They're like counselors. They could be counselors. Who knows, right? They're very empathetic. Yeah, they could be empaths too. They give a lot of wise advices. I like what I said earlier. This person comes from a very well-mannered, very good background, you know, very polite. And this person gives out great advices, you know, loves to help people as well. Wow. I told you, that's why I said I love group 3. There's something about group 3. My gosh, I love. And then there's 3 C's. I don't know. For some reason, I'm drawn to the 3 C's. I don't know why. I don't know. Just saying. Anyway, what else are we going to pull out? Let's pull out, okay, Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's go for that. Any other additional clues, spirit guides, about the person who is in love with group 3? Oh my God, that's way too much though. Okay. Additional clues for group 3, please. Okay, all right. You got 3 cards here. First one is By the Book. Okay. Second one is A Change in the Wind. All right. And then Clean It Up. Okay. All right, so what I'm picking up, there are so many energies that I'm picking up just looking at these three cards, okay? The number three can be also very significant for you. You have 1 plus 2 and then 2 plus 1, so number three. But what I'm picking up, I also heard that this person's from a different culture or background. I don't know, that's weird. I don't see any cards here that says they're from overseas. We don't have the World card. We don't have the Six of Swords. But I really heard that they are from a different background. Something to do with their culture, where they came from, okay? I also sense that this person has been... They actually try to, they're a great healing energy. For some reason, I'm drawn to the healing word. Like they heal anything that is toxic. Or they're probably, came from for some of them, they came from a toxic situation in the past. And this actually helped them to, this created a big change, like in them. Some of them could have been from a toxic relationship or toxic partnership in the past, or somebody who, just a toxic, situation in the past. And this helped them a lot. This change, this gave them great change for some reason. It directed them. I'm drawn to look at that. Yeah. It's like it directed them to becoming the person that they are now. Okay. This person also doesn't conform to societies or to the rules, all right? And I'm also hearing this person is actually pretty much into family, very family-oriented, which makes sense because I do have here let me get that card again for you. My God. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Very family-oriented, okay? Very nurturing person, okay? And the number three could be very, very significant for you. All right, let's pull out more cards because so many clues, and we're running 1 hour and 31 because group one's reading was so long. 45 minutes, I tell you, or let's say it's 40 minutes, wow, just for group one. Okay, so any other, I'll get 3 cards from this deck because there's so many energies obviously it's, I don't think 1 is enough. So any other additional clues about who this person is? Archangels and angels, please provide guidance. Oh, wow. Okay. We have Prince. Oh, wow. They're very romantic. Romantic charm and potential for power. Yeah. This person is definitely romantic, Very loving. Yeah. Prince. God. Maybe for the women watching this is your Prince Charming. Oh my God, very romantic. I love their energy, honestly. Okay, anything else? Spirit guides? Okay. What is this? Oh my God, Virgin. Oh God. Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Okay. But honestly, what I can sense here, not necessarily a virgin. They could be not a virgin anymore. Don't take it so literally. But for some, yeah, they can be a virgin, okay? Maybe you're their first true love or their first love, or they've never given their, their cherry or, their virginity to anyone. I'm picking that up too. That is true for some, but that's a small percentage. But what I feel that this person's like, they have this pure energy about them. That's why I'm drawn to the word healing energy, very healing vibration. They're kind of like pure. Maybe some of them are kind of like very angelic, even the way they talk, whether they're a guy or a girl, like when they talk, they're like very soft-spoken. If not soft-spoken, there's something about the way they actually talk. And it's very, it's good to the ears. They give that vibration where it's very healing. They welcome people. They're very empathetic, very empathetic. So, and the blue, oh my God. A lot of color blue. So this person could be also very emotional. They could be a water sign too. I don't know, just saying. Emotions and all that. One more, please. One more, spirit guides. Additional clues about who this person is. Okay, one more. Who is this person? And then we'll pull out keywords for you. I actually tried to channel. But the quote, let me remove this because these are blank cards. There are actually, I think, 6 cards from this deck that are blank where you can just, make your own. But anyway, I tried to channel something, some messages. It's different from the other keywords, but some of them are just randomly like pick a quote, For For the quote, you already got the last one, of course. Oh my God. And that's why I'm so excited to show it to you, because, yeah, you would be surprised when you see that. As soon as you see that. Okay, there you go. You got shapeshifter. All right. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. Okay. So, yeah. What I feel for this, the personality of your person who's in love with you, they actually blend well. You know, they're like chameleons, but I'm not sensing in a negative way. But they know how to deal with, because like what I said earlier, this person is not very judgmental, or this person is very balanced, okay? With a justice card for some reason. They're very diplomatic. They know how to actually blend their energies with different types of people. They could be psychologists, you know. I'm just saying, they could be psychologists. They love psychology, you know. They know how to actually connect to different types of people. It's like a shapeshifter. That's how I'm going to actually translate this card, okay? They know how to blend well with people. And also because, like what I said earlier, probably they've dealt with a lot of toxicities, like toxic people in the past. That's why, you know, this changed their perception, that there are so many different personalities out there, and they've kind of like, you know, learned how to maneuver or try to blend or try to, you know, adjust to different types of personalities. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let me actually get some keywords for you. Oh, before I do the keywords, let me actually try to check, like, what do they look like? Could be younger than you. If not, they are actually very youthful. Okay, youthful energy. Very funny, too. I don't know why I said that, but very funny. For the women, they could have dark, medium brown hair. Some of them are blonde, though. Yeah, some of them are blonde, okay? But definitely not red hair. But there's a lot of black hair here. Black, medium, brown hair, and then blonde. Okay. For the male, medium brown. Medium brown, definitely. Medium brown. Or honey colored, just like group 2. Honey colored, or, yeah, just not too blonde. It's actually from black, like deep black hair or jet black hair, to medium brown, to, and then extreme is blonde, like really blonde, okay? So no red hairs, definitely. Okay, and this person could be, what else am I picking up from this? For some of them, they're short, okay? They're shorter than you. Yeah, they're actually shorter than you. Something about their, what do you call that? Something about their height is actually sticking out to me so strong. They could be short. Okay, they could be shorter than you, or shorter than the average. What else am I picking out? For the women, definitely their hair is long. You know, they're long, not uber long, but just long, and they're very feminine too. Very, very feminine. For the guys, they could have, you know, great bodies, actually, what I'm picking up. They have great muscled, you know, body. Not too wiry, muscled, actually. And not too big, not too bulky, okay? All right, so anyway, let's try to get some keywords. All right. And I'm going to pick 3. I love your quote because you got the last quote. I actually just picked 3 quotes since there are 3 groups and you're the last group, okay? So I'm feeling this. What is this? What does it say? Gemini. Okay. Maybe you're a Gemini, or they could be a Gemini, or they have that in their chart. Okay. Or they could only be, you know, possessing the energy of a Gemini. Somebody who's actually intellectual, or somebody who's actually very creative, you know, very creative. I'm also picking up something about the Gemini for some reason. When I saw it, I heard something. Oh my God, I forgot about it. Whoa, I forgot about it. Quick-witted, you know, quick-witted. There you go, quick-witted. Okay, or they could be Gemini. You could be Gemini. Okay, those are the keywords. What else? Spirit guides. Okay, I'm drawn to this one over here. Okay, France. Okay, something about France. I don't know. That's a country. I don't know if this is going to resonate with you. Gemini, France, or they probably love France, or you love France. I don't know, you're from France, you know, or you guys are gonna, they're from another country, because I heard there's a different background, right? I don't know. Yeah, I love this. Oh my God. You got 2 cards, but I'm just gonna get this one. Hold on. The number 87 is very, very significant. I don't know. I don't think they're 87 years old, but what is 8 plus 7? So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Something to do with number 15, or 1 plus 5 is 6, okay? So if you add that up, I don't know. I channeled that earlier, number 87. Or they could be born 1987. Who knows? I don't know. Just the number 87 sticking out, or just add those numbers up, okay? Definitely not age 87. Okay, so 87, France, and then Gemini. All right? Okay. So lastly, before I let you go, I'm going to pick out some charms for you. Okay, let me actually, let's see here. Okay. Oh, wow. What is this? Okay, you got the key. All right. Yeah, we have the cat. Very intuitive, clever, intuitive, sharp. What is this? Oh my God. We had that earlier, right? Okay, that's weird. Hold on, let me actually get that card. I saw that earlier. Hold on, where's that card? I want to show it to you. Come on. Bear with me, guys, because I got excited again. Okay. So there's something about elephant. Maybe it's their animal spirit, you know. I don't know. Something about prosperity. Something about family tradition. Yeah. There's something about family tradition. It could be from a different culture, too, with elephants. I don't know. Could be Thailand. Could be India. I don't know. There's something about the elephant, I tell you. All right. So anyway, let me go back. Where are we? Okay. Yeah, butterfly here. Butterfly, changes, transformation. And then, oh my God, you got 2 cats. Look at this. I'm drawn to this. Like, both of you are very smart, very intuitive. And it's like, you know, you guys are counterparts. But one is gold and one is silver. So maybe, yeah, from different backgrounds, too. But you share a lot in common. You know, both of you are very clever. Yeah, I'm drawn to that. That's so beautiful. And then we have 2 of Cups, and then we have Harmony, or the Lover's card. Oh, yeah, we had the Lover's card earlier, right? That makes sense. For some of you guys, you know, Gemini, yeah. Because we have the Lover's card earlier. Let me pull that up. This is actually the Lover's card, right? There's something about, this is a very soulmate connection. God, look at that. I didn't make that up. You saw me shuffle. Got Harmony, 2 of Cups. Something about you guys are always like together, like, wow, I'm hearing partners in crime. That's cute. Yeah, you might be both different, but you complement each other. You're the key to their heart. And then, yeah. And then we have Angel. My God. Maybe this is a divinely guided connection because of the angels, or you guys are heavily protected. It's a divine connection, definitely. Divinely protected by angels. By guides, you know. Yeah. Or your guides. For some reason, when I saw the butterfly, something to do with spirit guides. Okay? All right. So I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If it didn't resonate with you, just simply, you know, click off, or just check out other tarot readers that are, there's so many talented tarot readers out there, and I love all of them. Okay. And then what else? Or you can just, you know, choose another pile. But anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this fun pick a card reading. I'll see you again soon. Love and light. Bye-bye.